Hey everyone, this is Mike, and today I have some more Diamond Weapon gameplay because I've done this fight a fair amount since it came out, so I've just got a lot of footage of it lying around, but the gameplay isn't all that important, it's just there so that you have something to look at. Our latest patch, that being 5.5, has been a very good one to me, not just because of the new content that came out, but also because it reminded me of something which I had kinda lost over the last year or so, the social experience that 14 has to offer. For quite some time now, I've just been a raid logger. For those that don't know what that is, it's basically you log in once, maybe twice a week to do your raids, and then that's pretty much it. I'd also kept my tombstones with hunts, but that could pretty much all be done on just Tuesday, so after that, I was kind of feeling like I didn't really want to play 14 much more. And I think the main reason for that is because I've mainly been playing with just my static, and then if they didn't want to do something, then I usually wouldn't bother trying to find other people to get something going either. However, with patch 5.5, I've actually been jumping around different groups quite a lot for Diamond Weapon, the 24-man, but for example right now we're also working on getting a new FC house, which maybe once we're done decorating it, I might also give you guys a house tour of that, but that will still take a little bit of time. But basically the social aspect of the game has shoved itself in my face a little bit more, and it's been pretty good. Your enjoyment and goals in the game are things that can change over time, and for me, raiding and getting good results, etc. had been a very big part of that enjoyment in the past, but I don't really care about those things anymore. Yes, I still care about raiding and getting the raid tier done fast, but I'm not gonna spend 2 to 3 days a week anymore trying to perfect my FF logs, because I'd rather spend my time having fun with the people that I play with rather than getting salty every time someone makes a mistake and now we have to wipe because the raid log wouldn't be good on FF logs, etc. So it's kind of how I've been enjoying Destiny 2 for a very long time now. Most of the endgame content in Destiny is relatively easy, with the exception of high-end nightfalls maybe, but outside of that, most things don't really care about a good team comp or a good loadout, so organizing weekly raids with my Destiny group has been a lot of fun. Right now we're not really doing it that much because people kind of lost interest in the raid as it's getting late into the season, but once the next season comes around, I'm pretty sure that we'll pick up the raids again as well, and whilst we still care about the loot, the main enjoyment wasn't doing the raid for loot, it was just a group of friends playing together, having some fun, with the added bonus of maybe getting some good gear on top of that. And it's not just raiding either. Sometimes I just hit up one of my friends, or he would poke me about running some dungeons or doing some other weekly activities in the game, and then we just come together on voice chat and enjoy each other's company, using the game as an excuse to come together, as it were. And I feel like my last few weeks raiding with my static have been like that as well. If you go back a few weeks and look at my weekly clears of Savage that I've done with my actual static, because I've been raiding with different groups over the last few weeks, but with my original static, it almost feels like we're just a bunch of monkeys that were thrown together and are just having a laugh on voice chat while also doing some raiding in the background. So weekly clears was always something that I really looked forward to, as that was kind of the highlight of my week in terms of having fun with friends. And I've been fortunate enough that I've had the opportunity to meet new people over these last few weeks that are interested in more than just raiding, because I like games like 14 the most when I can play them with other players. If I want to play something by myself, then I'll just boot up a single player game, but 14 is an MMO, and I haven't embraced that multiplayer aspect of the game enough lately, which is something that I do want to start embracing a little bit more again in the future. What exactly I'll be doing with that, I'm not sure yet. Decorating the FC house and farming some Shadowbringers mounts are two things that I'm going to start work on very soon, but outside of that, I'll just have to see what comes up and what other people want to do. Anyways, that's kind of it for me. If you've been in a little bit of a slump with 14 like I have been for a little bit longer than I would have liked, then maybe try looking around and see if you can find some new people to play with, as that for me has been a very great motivator to play the game a little bit more and also try out new things that I haven't done before, like for example the housing thing, because the people that I'm planning to decorate the house with, they're really good at it, and I'll probably be learning a lot from them as well whilst I decorate the house together with them. But that's pretty much going to do it for me. I want to thank you for watching, I want to thank my Patreons for their support, and I'll see you in the next one.